Oh dear, naughty images are posted onto the forum, persistent charges aren't working as intended, and Warlock is doing yet more reducing, more than the offensive reducing, than he or it or she should do. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Friday's 25th of October edition of Marvel Contest of Champions news. Now I've got a lot of stories to go over. Before we get into them, I just want to say thanks to all the people that put so many positive and nice comments on Wednesday's edition. That was the day that my dad went in for an operation. It was a complete routine thing, all good, but you know, you never know what's going to happen, what they may find. And everything went, swimmingly. He's going to be making a full recovery, blah, 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 blah. He even wants to do a 2-hour bike ride. And the doctor's like, no, you shouldn't do it. But in any case, I hope to have him back on the channel doing a video at a later date. But yeah, thanks again to everybody for those positive comments. Also, just a quick note for me, a lot of the videos you're going to see over the next 4 days are going to be scheduled in videos, and that's because I'm doing a few other things which are taking me away from the studio. So I've pre-made content, so make sure to check out some of that stuff on the channel, and I won't be able to live stream until Monday of next week, with Marvel Contest of Champions News Monday being the freshest video. But enough from me, let's get into the news. Kicking the news off is that we've got Alliance Wars Season 13. Unlucky for some, maybe lucky for us, who knows. There was a brief issue with the start time of Alliance Wars Season 13. Please be aware that any alliance that found a match in the first hour of matchmaking will see a delay in awarding of their points for this war towards the season scores. The delay will not affect a score or a standing. Thanks for your understanding and patience as we work to resolve this as quickly as possible. Now that obviously is kind of weird that some were able to get in before others, very peculiar. Going further to say we found a solution to prevent the delay of points awarding. Sorry for any confusion. So I don't even know what's going on with this, but the fact is, yeah, Alliance War Season 13 is kicked off. Good luck to everybody this season, and there was a problem, now there's technically not. Yay. Next up, and something as you all know, hitting into block counter by special, quite a meaty forum thread, which is still going strong as of today. Now, back about a month ago, we got this really amazing ray of hope that maybe something will be improved for this ongoing problem. With the changelog even saying, made further improvements to prevent the defender from launching a special attack while attacking into their block. So where did that leave us after that? Well, unfortunately, it didn't look to totally fix it. And I must say, from my own personal experience, and as well, a lot of people seem to be experiencing the same, as you get to certain more competitive contents, like Act 6.1, like Variant 3, like Variant 2, and even Variant 1, as the AI seems to be a little bit more aggressive or different, even though it's not stated to be quite so aggressive or different, the fact is it does seem that it's there rather than in the event quest, which could be uncollected, master, or even heroic for certain players playing at different levels. I would urge Kabam really to look into this. Now, I don't know if this is device specific, like you have to have one of the most recent devices not to experience this, but the game should be for a multi-platform, multi-device type gameplay. And it would be great for them to really spend a lot more time looking into, well, what are people's problems with this? Let's try and tie this down to a specific device. And I think that all that information has actually been given. So I would have liked to have seen some sort of positive change when this update or sort of improvement was announced last month. I hope this is an ongoing thing and is actually complete. Ongoing for the point of fixing, not ongoing because we want this problem. Next up, and we seem to have a little bit of an issue with Warlock. Now, this was posted back on the 28th of August, so this is pretty new into the character's implementation into game. Obviously, as the title says, Warlock's offensive ability accuracy reduction is reducing defensive ability accuracy as well. There's also a video showcasing Warlock shutting down Electro's defensive ability, Static Shock. Now, my apologies for not getting to this story sooner. Well, it's been like several months. It's like I'm trying to fix a bug in Marvel Contest of Champions. But it did make it there, and especially because there's been a final say on this matter, and it has been noticed by the developer. Well, Kabam Lara says that the fix is underway, but it does open up a lot more people talking about different things. Definitions between offensive and defensive abilities and how that is technically broken down, which is good to have those discussions. But also other people are saying other instances where maybe defensive abilities are still causing damage to them, where it just opens up a few more things. And again, it does boil down to this level of technicality that we have in the game. By changing one aspect of one thing, is it completely changed overall content? Like, if they decide to tweak something within a champion, if you go to map 7, map 6 of AQ, and also Alliance Wars with the nodes there, uncollected, and maybe Act 6.1 and variants, that if you have something that is technically being changed, that then is not changed there based on interaction. Yes, I know, with the mind. But that is obviously the state of affairs that we live in with Marvel Contest of Champions, and we hope that any slight change doesn't affect the bigger scheme. Now, the biggest story to come out of yesterday was the persistent charges debacle. A load of people got out to the forum to see what the heck was going on, and yeah, it was funny, but it wasn't ha-ha funny. People were posting visual images of persistent charges not working with, as you can see here, Venom the Duck, obviously Nick Fury there in somebody participating in Arena, and much, much more. For a lot of players that rely on very key champions, I think people were suffering when it came to things like Alliance Wars, Alliance Quest, and those competitive areas. So it really does suck, and I know a lot of people were very unhappy with this completely and randomly just going down. It did boggle the mind. How was this even possible? But in any case, where are we up to now? Well, Kabam first and foremost said they were going to look into it, which they did. Kabam Zibbit saying, just wanted to update everyone that we're working on implementing a fix that should resolve this soon. We'll update everyone as soon as it's pushed out to everyone. With the final say being coming in at, well, for me, this would have been just past midnight. Hey there, everyone. We've pushed out a fix. Should resolve this issue. You may want to give it a few minutes to go out and then restart your game in order for it to be implemented completely. Thanks for being patient with us as we worked to get this taken care of. It looks like today, so far, so good, but we'll see how things go throughout the day. With a lot of competitive things on the moment, it came at the worst time with Alliance Wars, and not to mention obviously people doing more difficult content. They're like, well, this kind of sucks a little bit, but I'm sure that people may do, and if you weren't using a persistent charge champion, good for you. You did good and you weren't affected whatsoever. And now on to our final story. Now today I wanted to end with a little bit of like a couple of memes or something. I was thinking like it's Friday, we'll get a bit of laughs in, and I was searching meme thread for a very rare thing because usually I've got a link, and I came across this post here. Yes, your eyes don't deceive you. This information is coming out of what was posted into the meme thread yesterday. So X Factor agent says, don't go to the meme thread first and foremost, dead serious, and saying basically there is a guy exposing himself. Please do not go to that thread for the time being. And I was like, oh, right, okay, fine. Maybe just got his hands on his friend's phone. He made a thread on set. Maybe that's the case. Please go into the memes thread. Leaves with images in head. He cannot be unseen. Oh my word. I'm still unsure. I've got to read through this to find out what it was. Just another reason why Kabam should seriously consider 24/7 moderation. Anyone could pull a stunt like that when the mods aren't around, and the post would be up for hours or even days. Not a good look for, yeah, exactly, not good at all. Big thanks for the heads up. I like to poke around a thread at work. I don't know if that's something to do with a joke with what was posted. Can a mod maybe post an update here when the meme thread is safe? I'm still unsure. Like maybe somebody posted a D and a P. If you're gonna get the meme, I can't say out loud because you know I'll get in trouble with the YouTubes. What else? Not a mod, but the photos have been removed by a mod, and the dude has been banned. The meme thread is safe now. Oh, everyone safe. We can go back in. Go back in the water, people. I'm surprised he didn't write rank down tickets on it. Okay, yes, that's that. Funny joke. And Kabam Porthos coming in with the X Factor agent. Thanks for reporting this and warning others. As was mentioned above, the images have been removed. I'm still very confused about what was posted there. I mean, not that I particularly care anymore, but yeah, I'm a bit kind of surprised that something like that went through. Maybe Kabam have got to put in a type of image filter of some kind, which is going to be difficult because then it adds an extra layer of security. I think it's the first time in so many years that somebody has posted something or an image that is unsavory for people. So yeah, bit disappointing, but we'll have to see how this escalates in the future. And what we're going to do is end on a meme. Yes, the Squish71 posts this one. Cull Obsidian after his balance changes.
The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed.
A potentially grim and on-point rendition of things to come. And there we go. That has been your Marvel Contest of Champions news for the 25th of October 2019. Check out some other content here. Oh, that's a good bit of content. Oh, that's a good bit of content as well. Check them out. And also some other content over the weekend. I'm posting so many things. Check them all out. And I'll be with you back on Monday for some fresh Marvel Contest of Champions news, which will be out a little bit later on in the day. Bye-bye for now. Have a good weekend.